makipaglaban kami, babagsak ang ekonomiya. Paano namin mapapakain ang aming mga pamilya? Negosyo o kalayaan? Bayan o sarili, pumili ka!
Wired on the mic and then Chucky on the beat. Inspired and we fight anybody with the heat. Killing in these streets, ain't nobody want this beef. And we clashing on the mic, do not tell me we are weak.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy CashualChuck, a Pinoy from the start. My stories they can spark and destroy what you lack. You annoy, you attract with your boy. Ain't nobody gonna track me and Jay Wyatt. Make some noise.
Hit 'em with the culture, ain't nobody here a vulture. Bringing people joy, we ain't here to insult you. We a soldier in the game, you will never be the same. And my whole cocktail feel of pride all the way.
To the sun and the 3 stars, di ka lang ang malak, all we need are some sick bars. Learning from the foreign, unbeloved, and some battle scars. Life's full of twists like a wheel of a fast car. Of a fast car.
This is history, sakin doma tataga. We're here to have fun, spreading music from afar. We all laugh and we spark, it's all love from the heart. Filipino with the bars, aiming high to the stars.
We get drums and the bass and the voice and guitar. Walang beef, walang case, walang drugs sa cigar. Are you mad? We injured? Are you sad? We a cure. Just loving all the culture, we go clashing, that for sure.
Culture clash.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chuck back again with a new episode of Culture Clash. It's been a while, guys, right? Because of that, it deserves a victory dance, y'all. Let's go. How you guys doing? All right, so tonight is a very special episode. Again, Culture Clash is back after many months. It took forever, man. So today we have a very special guest, a very sought after guest. His channel has been growing so much lately since he's been reacting to SB19 because he is one of the most genuine reactors you will ever see in this space in our community. And that is none other than the good-looking, the legend, the myth, the one and only Tud-tud TV. Let's go.
What's going on, Chuck?
Yeah, man. We finally here. It's finally happening.
Yo, I heard you rapping on that song. That was pretty good.
Oh, you did? What do you think, man?
Chuck's got bars. Let's go.
Oh, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. I mean, it's just something that we decided to do back in the day. I mean, it used to be just a beat, but a lot of people were like saying, "No, wait, don't you rap on it?" And we did, and yeah, it was fun. Maybe next time it'll be in there. You want to go?
Yeah, man, let's get it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I haven't rapped for a long time, but yeah, we can make it happen.
All right, so today, guys, we are going to get to know Tud-tud TV on a way deeper level, right? So I actually already kind of started it by posting a poll on the chat here. The question I ask y'all, it's actually not a question, but a statement, a fill in the blank statement. So I said, he graduated from college at age 15. So is it true or false? So looking at the poll right now, you guys are pretty torn apart between the questions. So 42% of y'all said true. Okay. False, 39%. And then the one in the middle, trolls, 18%. So you pretty much are undecided, guys. But Tud-tud TV here is going to reveal the answer. So, Cheda, did you graduate from college at age 15? You must be a genius.
No, I did not. That would be amazing, though.
Right? So, what's the truth behind that?
I actually did not graduate from high school. I started working at age 15, and yeah, the rest is history.
Wow. Okay. So, how, like, I also heard from you. We had this little chats before this podcast, right? And you shared to me that you started working at a very early age, right? At 15, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, what was your job What was your first job? If you're okay to share
Yeah,
it.
sure. So, I would say like the history and the reason. Like, I was one of those straight A students, and definitely
Whoa.
like over excelling in school. And then when I hit high school, I became very bored, and I moved to a new area and got mixed up with a group of people that weren't very good. And so my life took a spin, and so I decided to start working, get my own car, bought my own car, and from there I just kept going. My first job was cleaning horse stalls at a ranch.
Yeah,
So
that is pretty much an honorable job, right? There's nothing wrong with that. And it's
hardworking and
yeah,
disgusting. Yes.
absolutely. That must be very challenging, dude.
Yeah.
And you had your car, your first car you bought, you bought yourself your first car while you were just a teenager then, I would assume, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I bought my car when I was 15
Dang.
and got my license the day I turned 16. Started driving, and then I got another job doing telemarketing. I'm not sure if that's still a thing these days, but yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Yeah.
Telemarketing is really huge, like call centers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I've been through that, whole. I built a career basically in a call center environment. Telemarketing is one of those, and it's one of the most challenging jobs ever. But at the same time, you get to learn a lot in how to interact with people, right? How to
Yeah.
be good
You
with
also learn
numbers
how
and
to
stuff.
sell as well.
Absolutely. All right. Wow. I don't even have my own car, but you got your own car at 15. That is nuts, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
You
pretty
gotta be proud of
ambitious.
that.
Oh yeah, especially nowadays because when I hear young people like when they get a new job or when they come in to work for the first time, they're like, "Man, this is so hard." I'm like, "Bro, I've been working longer than you've been alive, and you're
That's
telling me this is too hard, Like, talk to me
yeah,
25 years later about how hard it is."
yeah. Man, that's amazing, man. You pretty much had to become an adult at a very young age, right? You didn't
Yeah.
have the luxury to like, slack off and just discover life like a normal teenager would do. You just went there and done it. So cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ask the audience for another, fun fact about you, and then the statement says he has a family of blank. So the choices are between racers, dancers, rappers, assassins. Um,
Assassins. Let's go.
47 of them said racers, 35% of them said rappers. You do look like a rapper to me, man.
A
But
rapper.
yeah, and in dancer 14, assassin 6%. Can you reveal the answer?
Yes. Yeah. Wait. What was the highest guess?
Racer actually is the highest. Yeah.
Racers. Yeah, they are correct. I grew up in a family of race car drivers. Yeah.
Damn. Fast and the Furious. Yo,
Fast and the Furious. Yeah. Yep.
let's
And that
go,
is
man.
that is how I learned how to drive, was in a race car.
Wow. And that could be the reason why you got inspired to buy your own car then. Is that right?
Partially, yeah, yeah. My mom, she's always been a hardworking woman, independent. So her influence definitely, you know, trickled into me as well.
Awesome, dude. How did you learn how to drive?
I learned from my stepdad. He used to take me on the back roads in his race car, and he would just have me drive on the dirt and gravel roads, and that's how I learned.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Yeah. Was it challenging or was it just natural for you? Did you like struggle in learning how to,
It was
operate
pretty
and all that?
natural. It was a lot of fun, and it was intense. Yeah, because the car was fast.
Hey, Yeah, dude, that's racing cars, man. Like,
It
come
was,
on.
yeah, it was like I was like, I don't like, I was very cautious. I'm a cautious person at first, but my stepdad would be like, give it some gas. So once I started getting it, yeah, I started learning how to drive at a high speed.
Were you involved at any point in an accident, like while driving your car or anything? I mean, you said you grew up in a family of racers, right? So accident would not be a stranger to you guys, right? So
Yeah, yeah. I was in one accident when I was 16. Yeah, I rear-ended someone.
oh damn, what
Yeah,
you what someone?
I rear-ended someone.
Yeah, yeah. English is not my mother tongue, so I don't know that word. What does
Oh,
that mean?
okay.
Did you like
So
run over someone?
yeah, no. So
No.
I rear-ended. So like, if you have two cars, one in front of the other, right, and I hit the back of the car, so that the car stopped and I ran into the back of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's
we
that's
call
the
that
that's
rear-ending in the states.
oh, rear end. Okay, gotcha. Still
Yeah.
pretty scary, man.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
kind of a funny story too because I was with a friend and like my friend was like, "Damn, look at that girl." And I looked. Next thing you know, boom,
Oh no.
hit the
Yeah,
car
dude.
in front of me.
Women are dangerous, right?
Yeah,
And
man.
yeah, dude. Um, speaking about women, I heard you're a single dad. Is that right, dude?
Yes, yes, I'm single.
Yo, I mean, whoa, right? I there are men like you are so rare. Like, if I hear someone who is a single dad, it's automatically like a green flag for me, in my opinion, because like, um, yeah, you pretty much stuck with your kid, right? Through thick and thin, while the other half is gone wherever she is, right? So,
Yep, since day
um,
one.
what happened, dude? Like, how come? Like, I can't wrap my head around that situation. I'm curious. I mean, if it's okay for you to share it, I mean, it will be great if
Yeah.
you will. Yeah.
I mean, let's see. In my 30s, I spent a lot of time dating and going through the motions of dating and trying to single parent. And I realized that there is a massive pool of people, women and men, in their 30s that are single, single kid, single parents, single in general, and it's a tough thing. It's a tough scene. So I went through that, but now I've decided to just not even date and just focus on my stuff. Yeah, focus on me, focus on my daughter. So yeah.
I love that, man. I would assume that whoever you find, you know, next would be very lucky because you're a well-driven individual. You're family oriented. You're family focused. You're focused on your kid and just grinding it out, man. I love that. So yeah,
I think
ladies,
I
be
you
ready.
know I think a lot of people, a lot of women that I've ran into, they a lot of them are so focused on wanting to be like everyone else and have this image of like being happy with somebody in a family that they lose track of their values and what's important, right? And that's what I've discovered is the women that I've dated, they lose track of their values, and for me, that's where my boundary is if I have to
Wow.
sacrifice my own values, then I can't move forward with that.
Oh
So
wow. That deserves a standing ovation, dude. I love that. And Pablo gave some sort of a speech that is similar to that in their concert where he said we can get caught up so much in our work, in our job, that we forget what's actually important, which is family,
yeah,
right? He said that in one concert, and that's just speaks volumes about what you were talking about just now. So always never sacrifice your own values and what really is important, right? Don't get too wrapped around the pressure of the world and just
I've done
Family
it.
first.
I've sacrificed before and it was not worth it. And I've learned from that. So now it's like, you know what? I'm going to focus, like Pablo said, do my thing and remember my core values.
I love that. And your daughter, how old is she now?
She's 8.
Just a year older than my twins. That's yeah, they could hang out, man, like easily. For
Hey.
I love that, dude. What's her name?
Layla.
Layla. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful name. Wow, dude, you're such a green flag. I love that. Okay. Um, third poll of the day. Let me just pull that up here. I said to the poll, his place of birth. Where is your place? Where is Cheddar Chisel's place of birth? So the choices are between his mom's car. Second choice is room next to a Hollywood star's baby. Third is Arnold Schwarzenegger's house. Okay, that would be really sick, right? If it were true. But 56% of y'all, the listeners, said his mom's car. But which one is really the truth,
Really
Cheddar?
interesting.
That's what I
That's
think.
yeah. I guess, that would align me with Josh, right? Even more.
Right. Yeah.
Let's see. It's the second one, Hollywood Stars, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So what is this? Like, was it in a hospital? Like your mom's room is right next to the room of the mother of the son of the man. My English is like I'm bleeding right now. Hold on. So it's the room of your mom is right beside the room of the wife of the Hollywood star who gave birth to his own baby. Is that right?
Yes.
And who is this Hollywood star?
I don't know if he's still a Hollywood star, but Bob Denver from Gilligan's Island. Back when
Oh,
I was a kid, he was real big, always on the TV. So yeah, his son. Yeah, there it is right there. You already
I
know.
actually know him. He's pretty famous, dude. Even here in the Philippines, like he pretty much most of our comedy shows, sitcoms are inspired of this thing. So yeah, he's pretty big.
Really interesting. Yeah, so his son is born the same day that I was born, and then they had to sneak him and his family outside the back, and my mom got to see that, like that whole situation of him trying to get out of the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that is so cool. Did you
Yeah.
like interact, or were you just like, okay, I just let's just have let him have his moment? Or I mean, yeah, I mean, did you freak out or anything like that?
I mean, I was born. I was just being born. So, I mean, I don't know.
You,
My mom
why would it?
was, she was having birth, so I don't think she was really focused. She knew it was going on, but
Yeah, why would I even ask you that question? Right, that's crazy. But yeah, dude, that is really cool, right?
yeah,
Well, what a milestone, right? Thank you for sharing us that.
of course. Yeah.
Dude, okay, so just a few minutes in this live stream, guys, we got to know Cheddar. How do you want me to call you, man? I just Cheddar Chisel TV. Like, do you have anything that you want me to call you or us to call you?
Whatever you want. Yeah, anything you want is fine.
Come on, man.
I
I
know a
like
lot of
uh-huh.
a lot of people have been
Yeah,
saying CC and CC on CC.
yeah, I love that. CC, all right. CCXCC on a
Mm-hmm.
call on a show called CC Culture Clash. All right, I like the ring of that.
CCTV. Yeah, I like that.
CCTV.
Yeah, who said
All right.
that? Quicksilver, CCTV. I like.
CCTV. Oh, sheesh. Okay, CCTV. That is so
Yeah,
catchy. Okay.
catchy.
Hashtag CCTV,
Uncle
yo.
Cheddar.
You know what's funny is because CCTV is what we call the cameras here. Like, like surveillance camera is what it's called CCTV here. So, all right, interesting.
Someone said that they were just watching Gilligan's Island last night.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Interesting.
see? It is pretty big, dude. Like only 3 seasons, but it's one of the most famous comedy shows ever, right? So, yeah, Bob, he is pretty big. Still is. Okay. So now that we got to know Cheddar or Mr. CC a little bit, let's go ahead and do an icebreaker. Something that would ease him up a little bit. And since this stream is going to be SB19 focused, right? We are gonna have to play this game together called Guess the SB19 Face, right? So the
Hey, let's
rules,
go.
yeah, the rule of the game is simple. I'll just flash a feature of an SB19 member. You guys in the chat can play along this game, and Cheddar, let's see how well he knows the boys' faces, right?
Uh-oh. I'm being tested.
Yeah, dude, you are on the hot seat. Okay, let's do that here. Let me just pull up the game. All right. Let's see. All right, here we go. You ready, my friend?
Daddy CC.
Daddy CC. Okay.
Have you been to the Philippines? No, I have not. Not yet. It's on the bucket list.
Awesome. If let me know if you go here, man. I'll take care of you, bro.
Yeah, we'll link up for sure. I got a few of you guys that I need to link up with. 100%.
Let's get it. Okay. All right. Guess the SB19 face. Let's get into it. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Who is this, bro?
Oh, whoa. This is hard. I didn't know it was going to be hard.
No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Really, if you don't get it,
Dang.
it's all good. Yeah.
Stell?
Okay. Let's see.
Going with Stell.
That is
It's Ken.
bro.
Hey, let's go.
All
The
right.
chat knew. I should have followed chat.
All right. Next one we got here. Ooh, who's that?
Dang. Okay. No spoilers. Okay,
No
let's
spoilers?
see.
Okay.
Earrings
I
in.
mean, it's
Here.
okay to really take a look at the chat because most of the time, or sometimes
looks
they're
like-
wrong.
Yeah, my first instinct is Josh here.
Okay, Josh. Let's see if you're right. Yes,
It's
you're
Josh.
right.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
1 and
All
1.
right. Yep. Let's 50% win rate. Let's see if we can get that higher. All right, let's see here. Okay, who's this?
Pablo.
Oh, that was fast. Okay. All right, let's see if you're right.
Hey.
Let's freaking go, bro.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if you can get a streak going here. Let's see. Third question. Ooh, who's that?
Justin?
Hmm.
It's Justin or Stell. It's one of those.
All right. You
Hey,
are right, my
let's
brother.
go.
Let's go. Okay. You're on a 3 correct answer winning streak. Let's see if we can keep this going.
Red hair. Is this has got to be Stell, right? Yeah, Stell.
Ken had a red hair too.
Did he? Yeah, he did, didn't he? Oh yeah, he's done quite a bit of red. I'm gonna go with Stell on this one. We haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, dude. I cannot trick you. Okay,
Hey.
fine. All right.
Yeah, it's
For-
crazy, man. Just how far I've come on SB19.
You know these boys. All right. Okay. You ain't playing. Okay. Let's see. Next one.
We've come to play. Oh, who's this?
Dude.
Who's
I
the
don't
beanpole?
expect you. Yeah, I don't expect you to know their belly buttons, bro. But
Whoever
let's
this
see.
is super skinny. What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, just take a guess, man. I mean, who do you think is this? Beanie Malloy? What do you guys think?
Beanie Malloy.
What? No, this is SB19, bro.
Beanie Malloy. That's a good one. Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm
chat
gonna
is
go
divided,
with let's go with Josh.
All right, Josh. Okay. Yeah,
Josh or
someone just said
it's Josh or
Carlos
Justin,
Yulo. What the
right?
heck?
One of the beanpoles.
What do you think, man? Final answer. Who do you think it is, man?
Let's go with. I'm gonna take chats. Yeah, Beanie Justin. I like that one. Beanie Justin.
Justin. Okay, he can do it. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Josh got abs. Yeah, good shout out.
Okay. So Justin, you think Justin?
Yeah, Justin. Let's go. Pure
All
boy.
right. All right. It is Justin, bro. Nice
Hey,
one.
help with the
Good
chat.
job.
Let's go.
Okay. Just one mistake so far. You're killing it. Okay. Let's see. Next one. Oh gosh, what the hell is
Okay,
this?
we've got some abs here. We're going with Josh. Josh with the
Um,
abs.
this is pretty tricky, but
Is
let's
it?
see here. I mean,
Is it Ken?
let's,
your-
I don't know, man. You decide.
Oh man, we've got
Yeah,
it's yeah. A lot of people have some different answers. Let's go with dang. Okay, so it's not Josh. Let's go with Ken. We haven't seen Ken for a while. Let's go with
All
Ken.
right. Chat is going nuts right now. That's crazy. We're almost pushing to 500 viewers right away. All right. Let's see if it is Ken. Bro, it's Stel. I told you it's tricky, man.
Where is this? I don't think I've ever seen Stel with the shirt off.
Yeah, it's on Tud-tud finale. I'm not sure you've seen that, so I would really understand for you not to get this. It's pretty tricky because he doesn't do this often, right? I think this is the only time he did this.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, dude, no worries at all. You're not a fake 18. All right.
Oh,
How
boy.
about this one?
Oh boy. Let's go with Ken here. Yeah, let's go with Ken.
Ken, sure about that, brother?
We'll just go with it.
All right, we'll just go with that.
I feel no shame of not knowing their abs. Pablo, let's go.
Yeah, dude, it's not a requirement, man. It's just a fun thing going on here. But yeah, dude,
What is this?
Pablo.
The same show here as well?
What do you mean?
You said the Pagtatog finale.
This one is just a photo shoot of their Pagtatag album. So yeah, Pablo is like, yeah, this.
Yo, he's looking all sorts of fresh with the glove.
Yeah, dude, that's right. Okay, let's see what we got next. Oh man, okay, how about this one?
Dang, who's this? That's Cheddar Chisel right there.
Yeah, that's Cheddar Chisel, bro. Yo, Cheddar Chisel abs reveal.
Let's go with Josh. Let's go with Josh here. It's Josh or Ken, right? It's got to be one of those.
Which one though? Which one?
Let's go with Dang, everybody's going. Everybody's
chat
going
is
with
divided
Ken.
too.
Yeah, who's got the best abs in the group? Is it Ken or Josh?
I don't know, man. It depends on the preference, I guess.
Let's go.
Bruh.
Let's go with my first instinct was Josh. Let's go with Josh.
All right, let's see if you're right. You are
Yay,
absolutely right,
let's
bro.
go.
Let's go.
Dang.
Nice. Okay. You're killing it, bro. Okay, next one we got here. Oh, dude. Yo.
Why is this one weird? I don't know why. This one looks interesting. Let's go with Ken. Let's go with Ken on this one.
All right. Okay.
My boy Ken, he's got to have some abs under there.
Yeah,
hey,
you're right, bro.
let's go.
Yo. So not bad. Not two mistakes. Like I think it was 8 out of 10. That's not bad. That's a really good percentage right there. So
8 out of 10.
Yeah, I indeed proclaim you true 18, bro. Let's go. Okay. Nah, I'm just joking, really. I mean, it's just fun games, man. But you definitely have proven that you know them. You know these people, right? Because you have been watching most of their content, and I really appreciate that you have taken interest in getting to know them more. So thank you for doing that, man. Because through your channel, you're also promoting them and spreading them to the world. So we are really appreciative of you.
I think it's just it's hard not to support them, honestly. They're different than I cover a lot of groups, and SB19 is they stand alone uh, on so many different ways. So I have nothing but respect for them. So
I love that. Okay, let's move on to some more question. Um, these interviews, I've done so many. I've done this so many times with different reactors, and the audience seem to always want to know these two information. Right? It's not a resume or a biodata, guys. But I don't know. but Cheddar, Mr. CC, can you reveal your age and height? If it's okay, if not, totally fine.
let's get some guesses in the chat real quick. Let's see what people are thinking.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Let's
Age and
age
height.
and height. Drop it, guys.
Let's see what
you
people are
think.
thinking. I'm curious.
36, 5'11". Okay.
If you already know, the answer, let's not spoil it.
Very specific. Okay.
Dang, Julie, super close. Whoa.
6 feet. Wow.
Are you guys
look
sure
like
you-
you're a
These people actually know me, I think. Hold up.
Yo, the chat is going nuts with these answers. Okay. If you spot a correct answer, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Whoa. Someone nailed it. Who is it? Yeah. Okay. One. It's more than one.
Okay. So
Where to go?
I guess
Yeah.
you
Two
may reveal
people
it.
nailed it.
Two people.
Two people. Yeah.
All
So Yakun and Jovi. Yeah. They got it correct. Both of them.
So what are the magic numbers?
The age is 40 and the height is 5'11".
No
A lot of
freaking
people.
way, dude.
It's crazy.
What
How
the
do
heck?
people know my height so well? So many 5'11s here.
Wait,
That's
what?
crazy.
Freak, you're 40?
Yeah, I'm 40 and 5'11. Joycey nailed it as well. Natty
What in
nailed
the
it.
hell?
Dang.
Dude, what the? I'm shocked, bro. What the? You literally look like you're 25. Like, I sometimes even feel like, I'm too old, for you, like compared to you, right? So that's nuts, dude. What's
How
your
old are you,
secret?
Chuck?
I am 36. No, I'm 34. I am 34.
34.
Yeah, yeah, pretty old too. But 40? Damn, looking that great. What's your secret, bro?
Yeah, I think Anna nailed it. 80s babies just age differently.
Shout out to 80s babies, man.
I think for me, I think like I don't allow myself to get too stressed, and I don't allow life to take too much away from me. I think a lot of people end up sacrificing too much, and then stress takes over. I think if you're in a situation that's got you stressed out and you're struggling with sleep, if you wake up and you're worried about all this stuff, you need to take action, and that's how I am. I take action to move past those things, and I take things out on the front side. I don't wait to see what happens. I just go for it. So I think that's
I love that.
key to life.
I love it. Just enjoying the moment.
Enjoy
right?
the
Not
moment,
dwelling.
man. Yeah, don't worry about the rest because it's a new day every day.
I love that. Yo, I mean, what's the point of life if you're not living it, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool, man. I mean, I think there's a quote from Kung Fu Panda that says, what was that? Something about the past and then enjoy the present. That's why it's enjoy what's happening in the moment. That this is why we call it the present. It's a gift, so we have to enjoy it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
beautiful, right?
Yeah, bars.
Bars for sure. So this was in the 80s then, or 90s.
Mhm.
How old were you here in this picture?
I don't know. I I have no idea. Real young though. Yeah.
You don't have any idea? What do you mean, bro? Like, what? This
Yeah.
Is your
Yeah, that's one
Okay.
thing. I may look young, but my memories are real bad.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Man, yeah. So you also talk a little bit about your your dad being non-existent in the most part of your life, right? And um because I watch your reactions, and I recently watched a reaction of you to one of my documentaries where Ken was like crying because his parents was not really with him most of the time, and you kind of like shared something about your dad. So how was it growing up, like without your real dad? Is there someone who actually took that responsibility to become your father figure or something like that? I mean, how is it? How was it, man?
So it was very uh emotional. So I would say, um, you know, my mom, she's been there for me the whole way through, and she did her best to provide us with a good life. And she had husbands as well, and none of them have become that father figure. So I've
Oh
never
wow.
had that male, role model that I look up to or anything. Even now, still don't. So
Oh man.
going through that, I developed a lot of anger and hatred, um, and it was like a burning amount of anger and hatred towards my father, which I then, which got me in trouble at school and stuff because when I moved from the area. So I grew up in California in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood, and I was like the only white boy, and I fit in very well in that environment for some weird reason. I was thriving, doing well in sports, and then we moved up to Washington, and it was really difficult here. I was more around people that look like me, right, and talk like me, but I just didn't fit in. And so I ended up in a lot of fights all the time, getting suspended, and it was really difficult. Um, and a lot of that anger was pushed out to people around me that were like either messing with me, bullying someone else, or messing with my sister. And yeah.
Wow. So in this picture that you shared to me, who is this person? Like,
This is my uncle. This is my uncle Billy, and he's the prankster of the family.
wow. Okay. Yeah. I guess what people say about if you yeah about life, if you don't have someone, there is still someone that you can still like that can still take care of you. And I guess one of those people is your uncle. I guess if you.
So this is so weird that this is happening right now. So like now that we're talking about this and looking at my uncle, so at my lowest points in life, my biggest struggles in life that I've ever been through, he's the person that I go to is my uncle.
Oh, oh man.
Yeah, he went to school to be a pastor, and he is a very hardworking, great husband. He's a great man, and he's a Christian man, but he's one of those ones that doesn't push it on you, right? He's
Yeah.
just somebody that will listen to you. He'll give you his knowledge, and he'll let you decide for yourself. But he's always there.
Wow. Literally just a guide, letting you make your own mistakes so that you can learn from it, and just him being there to guide you. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I love that, man. Uncles are the best, and I grew up without a dad too, and I had an uncle as well that had that similar role, right? Who acted as my real dad. And I just love it, man. Thank you for sharing that to us. So what kind of pranks does he pull on you guys?
I don't remember too much because these were just some of the acts, but he was also that person that would always have a guitar. So whenever the family was over, he would be playing a guitar and everybody would be sitting around listening to him. He'd be singing, stuff like that. He was always the fun person to be around.
I love that. Awesome, dude. So we are we talked about your family, your a little bit of your love life. A lot of people are asking in the chat, how do you have a romantic relationship at the moment? Like, how's your love life doing at the moment, man?
My love life. No, there is no love life. I am happily single. Just staying focused. Not searching, not looking. Yeah. If someone were to come into my life, I would say that it would have to be more like a to start it off with like a business partner situation, something we can
Okay.
collaborate on together to grow into something more. As you know what I mean. Going from there. I'm not really interested in the typical cookie cutter go
Right.
on dates and relationship. I've been there, done that, and I need something more.
I love that. Very practical, and I don't blame you, man. Like, it's you know, it's not all love and sunflowers in this world, right? If you want to survive, you have to have plans, right? You have to have security and all that stuff. So it's great to hear that that's what you are looking for. It only means that you're looking after yourself, your family, your daughter, and that's the utmost priority. So that's great. I hope you still find someone, though, right? It would be awesome to have someone,
I
share
think
your life
so.
with.
I think a good woman can take a man and turn them into a great man. So
Yeah,
women can do things to us that no other man can do. You know what I mean? Like they have a
true.
certain control over us, and I think the right woman would use that power to push us to the next level. So
All right. So a lot of people are like asking, what's the age bracket you are? What the heck? What like how old would it have to be? Like if you were to find someone, right? How old would it have to be? Would she have to be for it to be acceptable? What the? Okay.
mm, I would say there's no age requirement there.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
like obviously an adult that has their values in line and is focused and doesn't really care about like their social media. They're not super influenced by social media. They're more focused with what's important in life.
I love that, bro. I love that. Social media is just getting crazier and
Yeah,
crazier,
and also
right?
like I find like a lot of the people that I've dated, they have a hard time with becoming vulnerable and speaking what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are just so quick to tell you what you want to hear. I need someone to tell me the truth. Tell me things whether I like it or I don't like it.
Yes, there's a saying that goes that goes only the true friends will tell you if you have dirt on your face, right?
Yeah,
Basically what
yeah,
you're saying is that you don't want to have a yes wife. You want a wife
yeah.
that is intelligent enough to call you out if you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, yeah. If I start steering off the wrong road, she's gonna be the one to grab the wheel and say, "Nope, we're
I
going."
love that. Okay. I love that. Thank you for sharing, bro. Okay, I have another question here for you. Last one. Related to your personal life. Do you believe I'm a big paranormal fan, but
Are you
how about
really?
you? Yes, dude. Yeah, I really like talking about ghost stories, paranormal stuff. So, do you believe in the paranormal, Mr. CC?
Mr. CCTV believes in the unknown. Yes, yes,
Wow, what made you believe that? Did you experience something that
yes,
really solidified that belief?
yes, for sure. Yeah, I had an experience when I was a kid.
Whoa.
I was about 13 or 14. Yeah, it freaked me out, and then I knew that there are things beyond our comprehension that exist.
Well, would you care to maybe share that experience to us? Like, I'm curious as heck, bro. Like, what? Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So when I was a kid, I was sleeping and I woke up and I had to use the bathroom just like any normal, night sleeping. And so I opened my eyes and I tried to get up, and I was on my back, and I couldn't get up. And so like I started struggling, push, and I couldn't. And then I just gave it my everything, and I still couldn't. And it felt like something was grabbing my arms and holding me down, right? Like in incredible force, right? And so at this point, I'm screaming and I'm trying my hardest to get up. And eventually it just let loose and I was able to get up. Once that happened, I went screaming through the house and I was like, Mom, right? And I'm crying and everything. And she's like, you just had a bad dream and everything and all that. And I was like, okay. So then I went to the bathroom, and then I go and I look in the mirror, and I have these massive bruises on both arms.
Damn, bro, what the heck?
Like the whole part of my arm was bruised, and there were like these big circles, like almost like a handprint, right? Like somebody was grabbing you, and that freaked me out. That freaked me out. And so I called my friend. I was like, I'm on my way, dude. And I got on my bike and I smashed in his house, and I lived there for 2 weeks. I didn't come back home.
Dude, like what? I was like ready to dismiss it as sleep paralysis. Like everybody experiences that, even me. But those marks on your arm just did it, man. Whoa, that is.
Yeah, that's when I realized that there are things that we don't quite understand quite yet. So
true. There are so many things that are just waiting out there to be discovered that we're just not ready, or we don't have the ability to comprehend just yet, right? Like, the ocean has not been, most of it is not explored, the space, so many things of it not unexplored. So yeah, there's so much mystery in the unknown, and just it fascinates me,
Yes, same here.
So did you see, did you just feel it, or did you see something? Like,
I didn't see anything. I just felt it. Yeah.
Wow. Those bruises are, giving me chills, bro. What the heck? It's almost 12 midnight here. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. Anyway. Okay, man. Let's proceed. Let's have an icebreaker, because people are getting scared here, even me. Let's play another game, bro. So this one is SB19's Stop and Go. Okay, give me a few sec here. I'll just pull up that game. Bear with me here.
I think people are calling it sleep paralysis. I didn't know what it was until recently. I was telling my daughter about it, and she's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "You know what? I don't know. There's sleep paralysis, and then there's something else that people say it is as well. Some sort of being that I'm not familiar with."
Out of body experience, maybe? I don't know.
No, like a being, like a supernatural being, like a you know how there's certain things like jinn and stuff like that, like the
skinwalkers,
demons, and things like that. Like, I forget what it's called, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So many too.
All right, so let's see. Just give me a few sec, man. I'm trying to find that game. Let's see here. Maybe you can read a few people in the chat or anything they're saying.
Yeah, there's people, commenting already.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so other than that experience, that paranormal experience that you had, anything else? Was that the only thing you experienced, and you're just and never happened again, or did you have another experience?
And that was the only notable one. Yeah, that's the only notable. I've been through a ton of other things, but I don't know. It didn't really affect me. Cool.
All right, let's go ahead and play this game, bro. It's called SB19's Stop or Go. I'm gonna give you a few situations, and let's see what you will do. Two choices. You choose one, and you tell us why. This one, no pressure, because it's a completely opinion-based game. So let's see how you do here. Okay, without further ado, this is it. Let's do it, man. First
Stop
situation.
or go. Okay.
All right. So if you meet a lady and but she likes to party, would you go stop? Or would you stop or go for it or her?
Wait. Say it again.
If you meet a girl, let's say you're single, right? And
Yeah.
this girl is cute. You know, she's really cute, pretty, and all that, but she likes to party. Would you consider her as your, girlfriend, or would you be interested with her?
If she's a party girl,
Mm-hmm.
cute but likes to party. It depends. It depends on who she is as a person. It's okay to go have fun. I think it's very important, especially for women, to express their natural feminine energy, which is to be free and enjoying life. So going out and partying, as long as you keep it respectable and don't go past your limits, and don't go past boundaries, then I think it's
Right.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has something to do about, well, it depends what kind of party she goes to, right? Like what kind of parties.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, there's a lot of variables there.
Right, exactly. If it's a birthday party of a relative, okay, yeah, have fun. But if it is like some of those freak offs like P. Diddy style, no. Oh, no, thanks.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that would have to be cut off.
Yeah. So the answer is depends, but yeah, but generally you're okay for a lady to be a party goer as long as she has boundaries. So you would say
Yeah.
go for this one.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Very neutral and it makes sense. I love that. Next one. Let's see here. Okay, if this girl is a papa's girl, if she's really close and tight with her dad, or let's just say parents in general, would you still be interested with her?
Yes, I think that's very important. As a dad myself, I'm very close with my daughter, and I think it's important for the girl to have that relationship, being close to the dad.
Awesome. It reflects, I mean, I think the saying that says, the way you treat your parents reflects on the way you treat your partner, and I totally agree with your
I've heard
statement.
that
Like,
too.
it's
as
even
well.
it's even a plus for me, right? That's a big pro right there, right?
Yeah. Yes, I think it's very important. If you have that, if you've established that girl guy relationship early on, I mean from birth, right, and then
Mhm.
moving on, then as once you get together with somebody, you're going to have those standards, right, of how to treat that person.
I love that. I love that, bro. Okay. Next one. Let's see what you have to say about this. Okay. First date, street foods. You okay with that? Are you gonna go for it? Like, let's just say.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. I think it's
Okay.
important to be able to enjoy food together. It's one of the best things about life is to sit down, get away from the noise of the world and eat. And street food's a great way to do that. So you're also, most of the time when you're dealing with street food, you're dealing with the culture of wherever you are. So this is a big green flag for me.
I love that. Wow. What you said about the culture and how it reflects on the street food. That's that. I love that, bro. What is your favorite street food, like in the US? Like, I don't really know much about your food, but yeah, what's your favorite?
Mexican. 100%
Mexican.
food. Yes.
Can you name one? Like tacos or what?
Yeah, tacos, burritos, you name it. Horchata, the drink. Like, I come from a Mexican upbringing. So, if we can get some good, authentic Mexican food, I'm down. Let's go.
Let's do it. I love that. Okay. If you get to the Philippines, I would love you to try our balut. It's a how do I describe it? It's an egg, boiled egg, except the egg is part partially developed. It's like there's a fetus of a duck inside. So it's really tasty, but it can be. You know what? Let me show it to you.
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh, you have?
Oh
You
yeah, I
have
know.
seen it?
So on Patreon, I've been watching the first season and second, like the very first vlogs and show breaks
Okay.
of SB19. Also, Beanie watching their road trip adventures and their upbringing as well. And both groups, they both eat balut in those, and so I've learned about it through SB19 and Beanie as well.
All right. Cool. Okay. So if I would ask you to try it, would you try it, bro? Can you do it?
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. I think
Okay.
that's one of the best things to do when if you're gonna go visit another country. I think it's mandatory to try the culture's food.
Awesome. Awesome. I love that. Right. You will not be you're there very rarely, right? It's the first time you've been there. Why not just experience the culture, right? And be
Yeah,
done
yeah,
with
go
it,
for it,
right?
man.
All right. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Oh, so if this,
Awesome.
yeah, are you okay if this person, this lady that you're interested with, what if you find out this lady is into dating apps? Are you okay with that? Like dating apps, Tinder, and all that.
10 years ago, I would have said that's fine. Today, I would say no. That's a red flag for me. Yes.
Why? Why though?
Why? Yeah. I had this conversation with one of my friends a couple of years ago, and I have to agree with him. If you're a woman that's going on a dating app, that just means you don't have confidence in yourself out in life because it's so much easier for a woman to get a man, right? Like there are men, just the pool of men wanting women is just huge, right? They can have whoever they want for the most part. If you're not confident in yourself and you have to go on a dating app to meet, I think you should probably relook at what's important in life. Yeah,
True.
and that would be your confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I don't want to judge people who use dating apps. I mean, do you, but for me, in my opinion too, most people who use that probably have a pretty high body count, and yeah, that's something
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I don't really prefer, right? Like, I mean, I'm a traditional guy. I'd prefer to have a traditional, lady. So, yeah, dude.
yeah.
Okay, so it's a no.
I think that would be somebody like that is would be in a lack mindset, right? They would say to themselves, I'm in lack of a person, right? So I'm gonna go go to a dating app, and it just shows that you're more focused on what you're lacking than what you actually have. So that would be showing that you're not grateful for the things that you do have. I'm sure the
Oh,
right
wow.
person will come into your life when you're more focused on what you currently have and being grateful for.
Oh wow, such I think that's what it does to you when you're already 40 years old. That's some wisdom right there, dude.
Yeah,
I
man.
love that. Focus on what you have and be grateful and be happy with what you have.
Yep.
Literally, the chat here are saying that they're uninstalling their apps now because of our conversation. Okay, we don't mean to like come on, you do you guys.
Yeah, do you for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see. Okay, no rice forever. Like rice is a thing in Filipinos, but I'm not sure with you guys. So, are you okay to go on living without eating rice at all? Like, are you a rice guy?
I am a rice guy. My daughter and I both like rice. I have it quite often throughout the week. But yeah, I can go without it as well. I grew up with my family was like a meat and a potatoes person. So potatoes was our kind of like our rice. growing up.
Nice. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. That makes a lot of sense. Let's go to the next one. Okay. So
What is
this
this
lady,
picture? I'm probably looking like an alien.
I guess it's just a filter that they were playing around with on TikTok. So yeah, man, they like to play around. But you know, if you meet a lady, this lady is so brainy, so smart, but not that pretty, you know, not department.
Okay.
Are you still going to like, you know, pursue her or what?
It depends. As a long term partner, probably not. No, I definitely would have to be physically attracted to them. Yes, yes.
Okay.
I think it's
Okay.
important that when you look at your person, that you can appreciate all the things about them.
Whoa. That's another deep statement right there. And that's just full of honesty. Thank you so much. Like the point is you get attracted to someone. At first, the very very first step really is the physical aspect of that person, right? It's almost
the first
always
step.
that first, right? And after liking this person, you get to know that person, and that's when it develops into a bigger thing, right? So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say here is that the physical part is still a huge factor of loving someone, right? So yeah, man. For me, I totally agree. I might say no. I might say yes. It depends on. It really depends on the preference, really, because pretty might be pretty to you, but not for some, right?
Right. It is.
So-
Is it the eyes of, what is it? What is it they say? Eyes. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I believe that's
Yeah.
true. Everybody, they have their own. What they see is different.
Wow, that's just some full of wisdom. Oh, someone just super chatted $49. That is crazy, Joycey. She said, "Thank you for putting Tinder out of business." Oh my goodness, did we just cancel Tinder in this conversation, bro?
Crazy. Hey, shout out to Joycey. Yeah, yeah. Much love to Joycey.
Much love to you, Joycey. Appreciate that. Okay. All right, so for you, this is a no in your opinion, and I respect that. I would say no too because I think
I
my
would
wife
say
is
no.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my wife is the most beautiful lady in the planet, right? I didn't get
Yeah.
attracted to her because she's ugly. She's beautiful.
And you should be able to say that with honesty at all times and not fake
Yeah.
it.
I love that, dude. I love that. I'm learning so much from you, man. Okay,
I'm old.
next one. Yeah, I know, man. You don't look old at all. 40? Nope. I think 40 is like the prime years of a man, to be honest.
Mm,
Don't you
it
agree?
might be. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so if this lady is a gamer, you still go with her or what?
A gamer?
Yeah, if this lady, someone you like and you find out she's a gamer, would you stop or go?
A gamer, I would say, as long as she has her priorities straight. It depends on what type of gamer. So if it's the gamer that uses her gaming time wisely, if it's somebody that just sits at home and games and doesn't work and puts things off because they're gaming, I would say it's a no. But if that's what they enjoy doing, I would say it's a yes. I'm also a gamer as well. So, yeah, good question.
All right. I love that, dude. Hobbies are fine as long as you're able to manage it, right? It becomes a problem if you cannot control it, and it just, instead of controlling it, it's the one controlling your life.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. If it
right?
consumes you, then it's a no. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That makes a lot of sense. So basically, it's situational. But if she is a gamer, generally you would say yes as long as
Yeah.
she has control over it. Okay.
Yeah. What's her name from Beanie? Mika. Mika. She's a pro gamer.
I love that.
And
Okay.
yeah, I'm sure that 90% of the population would say it's a go for her.
What games do you play, Mr. CCTV?
I'm only playing one game right now, and I don't play it very often. I'm playing Teamfight Tactics on League of Legends.
I love that, bro. team fight tactics. I like those board games. You know, that it's like Magic Chess, but on League of
Yeah.
Legends, right? Yo, that is a game only for smart people, bro. You must be very, very smart. I love that. Bro.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it for sure.
Who is your favorite champion on League of Legends?
Champion? Katarina.
Oh, yeah, she is cool as heck, man. Assassin. Yo, I love that. Okay, Katarina. I love that, bro. Okay, next one. Let's see if we have another one.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Reg. Yeah.
Clingy.
Good. Clingy.
Stop or go.
Clingy. It's okay to have clingy moments, but to be clingy all the time is a no. It's a hard no.
Hard no. So you're not really someone who shows affection like on public, like kissing in public, like hugging, and cuddling.
Definitely. I think public displays of affection. What do they call that? PDA. I think that's important. It's important to show the world that this is my person and not be afraid of that. So I think PDA is very important. But clingy, when I see clingy, it's like they need you all the time to where it's like suffocating. That would be a hard no for me. Yeah,
I mean, just leave me alone, man. Like, I'm in the bathroom, right? So yeah. There are those, there are types of ladies that are, that are like that, who would just text you like, where are you now? Like every 30 minutes, where are you? Like, come on,
it's
man.
too much.
Give me a break. It's too much, right?
Yeah,
so that's a hard no for me too.
I think in those situations, I had a conversation with somebody about this. It's important to remember who you guys were before you guys were together, right? You guys were people with your own separate lives, and it's important to have that, right? So if you're super clingy, that means you're just you don't have that, or you forgot that portion of you. So give yourself space. Give you guys time to breathe.
True.
Have trust.
Yeah, I guess for me, it's okay to be clingy, but not too clingy, I guess.
A
good way to manage it would be to have a schedule. Like, all right, at this time, we can go nuts on getting clingy, but this time, let's chill out and give each other, space. And let's, I'll have my gaming, you'll have your shopping, you do it, right? So always give time and space for each other. Not, it's not, the world really doesn't end with each other. So yeah, I love that, bro.
I think an important thing too is communication with this. So like if you're feeling clingy, right? If you're feeling like, man, I really just need time with this person, just say that. Just say, hey, like I'm feeling clingy right now. Can I just get some more of your time? Just say it, and then we can make it happen, and then we can go back.
Oh man. Okay, hey baby, feeling clingy right now, man. It's feeling kind of hot. All right, okay.
Yeah, just tell me.
All right, I like that. Communication is always key. Okay, I love that. Okay, next one we got here. Let's see if we have more. Oh, that's it. Okay, wow, full of wisdom, bro. Thank you so much for sharing your answers to these questions, and thank you for being cool with this. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far.
Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, I've been just peeking at the chat here and there. So if you hear me laughing randomly, it's because I'm reading some of the comments.
Man, the chat is definitely having fun right now. I mean, them getting tagged with the things, with the description we're talking about, it's just so funny. Okay, let's proceed to the most juicy questions here, which are the SB19 related questions. And these questions are actually carefully handcrafted by our subscribers, our common subscribers. So
really? Okay.
Yeah, man. So let's proceed. Let's do this question first. This question was asked by Hualian. Hualian, shout out to you. She said, as a male fan yourself, what do you think attracts men to become SB19 fans or an SB19 fan?
I think it's a great question. I think I think SB19 literally embodies what men are on all different scales, right? Like if you look at each individual member, they all bring something very important out to the world as men, and it's all the things, right? Like they show us what it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show your emotions as men, and they show incredible courage and strength in putting themselves out there. And they've also their story, right? Like they've been through all the hard times, and we have access to that to see it. And I think we can relate to that. I know I can. And then on the other side is they know how to have fun and enjoy the moment. I think that's very important, is they're showing us as men that it doesn't really matter what we're doing, as long as we're doing, as long as we're having fun, we're working hard, right? They show hard work as well, determination. They also show what it's like to be brothers, right? Family. I don't know. Like there's so many good things about these guys. I could go on and on about, as a male fan, why I'm attracted to them. But I think a lot of it is just being so relatable to them.
Absolutely, dude. The relatability is absolutely key. You see yourself in them, and okay, this is how you can see them. You can see them as a great role model as well, and the struggles they've gone through, it just inspires you. That's why, I gravitated towards them as well when I first found them. So thank you so much for sharing that answer, bro. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Humbleness.
Next question. Oh, humbleness too. Absolutely. Yeah. I love that, bro. Okay. Next question we got here. This question was asked by SCMM and Rocky. They said, what advice can you give SB19 to propel themselves to become well known in the global music industry? Like SB19, they are pretty famous, but not that famous just yet. Not that household name yet internationally. But what do you think can propel them? What should they do to reach that level?
Well, I think it's interesting because the way that global music the way that the West, right, like U.S. music has influenced the globe. So it almost feels like that the global movement has realized that speaking in English and making music in English and taking some of the sounds from the pioneers of the West, and putting that and mixing that in with their global, what they're doing from their original sounds from wherever they're coming from, right? And I think that they're doing a great job with combining that. And I think now would be a good time for SB19 to start reaching out to the pioneers of that type of music and seeing about doing some collabs, right? Like I would love to see SB19 on a track with like Eminem, Busta Rhymes, the pioneers of the music and the rap culture, right? Like
True.
Reach out to Snoop Dogg, Dre, all the pioneers from the West. I think if they could start reaching out to them, do some collabs, that would be huge. They would probably be the first ones to do something like that. I'm not really seeing these groups collabing like that on that scale. And I think SB19, they have the opportunity. Yeah. Usher, Post Malone. Yeah. So if we could see that, I think that's the next step for SB19.
Yeah, dude, I love that. And speaking of collabs, I mean, I wouldn't really call it collab, but there is an upcoming concert of Akon here in the Philippines, and the side acts would be Pablo and Easy Mill. So I think that's a great opportunity. Maybe if Pablo can hey, Akon, can you hook me up with a collab? I mean, that's exactly what you're trying to say there. If they are able to seal a deal, get a collab from a big artist from Hollywood or something, that might just propel them to global stardom.
It will, because let's say, for example, let's say that they do a collab featuring Post Malone, right? The Post Malone fans are gonna go check that out, right? They're like, I don't know who SB19 is, but Posty's on here, so I'm gonna go listen to it. And then they hear SB19, and they're gonna be like, wow, these guys are actually really good. And then they might start going and diving into SB19 from there. So I think that's the move.
Exactly. I love that. And that's exactly what we're doing now, right?
Yes.
Collabing, you know.
Correct.
Our subscribers meet right now and they're having fun in the chat, both of them. So
yes.
I love that, bro.
Yeah,
Collab is the
good
key.
Shout out, Chuck. Yeah.
Let's do this. Okay, next question we have here. This question was asked by Lloyd. If SB19 landed in your hometown, Washington, right? You're in Washington?
Washington, yeah.
Awesome. If they landed in your hometown, what would you do to entertain them? Just in case, you know, you have the opportunity to tour them around. What would you show them? What would you do together?
Depends on the weather. If the weather was nice, I'd probably take them out on a hike or to a lake, or to the beach.
Hike?
Yeah, okay. There's a lot of that out here. Like, there's the scenery is going up in the mountains and getting away from all the noise of the city life is why people come here. But if it's raining, if it's gross like it normally is, I would say go to Seattle and hit some of the food, get some of the live bands from the local live bands. Yeah, I think they would enjoy, because I'm sure that they can appreciate people trying to make a come up and seeing the hunger.
I love that. I love that, bro. Thank you. I'm sure they will enjoy it. That's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next question we got here. This was asked by Architel. She said, are you planning to visit the PH in the future to see SB19? If not, I mean, yeah. What's your answer to that question?
Yes, I am. I would love to, and I'm planning to go there just to visit. If SB19 is on the menu as well, that would be amazing. But I would love to go there just to experience the culture, meet the people. There's a lot of people that I've become pretty close with from doing this. And I would love to meet with them, go out, try some food. But I would love to go see SB19 wherever that is in the world. Honestly, I would love to go and see them.
I
live.
love that. Yeah, and if you go to the Philippines, you can hit two birds in one stone, because I know you were a Beanie fan. You can meet them as well, right? And other Filipino artists. I think you've reacted to Azimil. Have you? Right? And
I just did yesterday morning for my first time. My first time hearing Easy.
Awesome, dude. All right. Okay, the burning question, the most burning question here, your SB19 bias reveal, and why. Who is your favorite SB19 member, bro?
You know, this has been an ongoing question for a very long time, and I don't have a bias. Every time I listen to SB19, someone sticks out to me. Someone different, and so I don't have a bias. I love all of them.
All right,
it's too hard. It's too hard to pick a bias with this group because they're all amazing. Yeah.
All right then, I respect that answer, bro. Okay, thank you so much. He is a Mahalima, guys. He loves all of them
Mahalima.
5 equally. All right. Okay, cool. Okay. You have reacted to a lot of SB19 content already. More than 100 videos, I would guess, already. So what is your favorite SB19 reaction ever? You know, as far as you remember, what stuck with you? Like something that you really remember. Which one?
I have never seen anybody's reaction to SB19.
I mean, your reaction, basically.
My favorite SB19 reaction?
Yeah, when you react to them, which one is your favorite reaction of them from you? The one you really enjoyed.
Oh man, I would say the One Zone fan celebration meet. That was just, that blew my mind. I would say that, and then when I first heard them, like the first 3 videos that I did, when I first my first reaction was Gento and Mappa. When I first saw them, it blew me away. I was like, wow, who are these guys, you know? And then I went into Bazinga, I Want You, Cream Zone, and Mana. Those,
Whoa.
I would say those ones and the One Zone. The One Zone was amazing.
Yo, dude, that was amazing. I think for me that was one of the best, if not the best performance sequence ever. Right? So I wouldn't blame you. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you for sharing that to us. Okay, next question we got here, bro, is if SB19 are watching now, which they have, because you know. There's a big chance that they're watching us right now even. So if they're watching now, what would you message? What is your message for them? What would you say to them?
What would I say to SB19? I would definitely say thank you guys for being so authentic and pushing through the hard moments and staying together as a group while venturing off and doing your own thing solo, but able to stay together and keep going, and never forget that you have fans that actually care about you, and and stay humble. I always love when Josh speaks and they ask him, you know, if they think they're better or you know, he always says that we respect the other people and we want everyone to come together. So continue to touch the hearts of the fans in the world, and keep going regardless of the outcome. I know, like, a lot of times when I just came off of watching the What making, and
Right.
Pablo, you know, he always wants like these massive results, and whenever he gets his result, you know, he seems like it's never enough for him, which is good. But always be grateful, because it's one step towards where you want to go. So don't get too discouraged. It's okay to be discouraged, but don't let it drown you. And I think that SB19 is a great message to the world of going through struggle and never giving up. So stay that way.
Ooh, that was so satisfying, bro. Thank you so much. Yo. So, oh man. If I was SB19, I would be like, oh yes, that I would feel really, really good. So thank you so much for that message. I mean, SB19 themselves are the message to the world, is what you're trying to say, right? And I love that.
Hold on, before we move on, I want to know what your message would be to them. If they're watching right now.
What the heck? Why would I? Okay, dude. Wow, this is unpredictable. But whatever, man. What I'd say to SB19, I've been following you guys for almost 4 years now. You know, through ups and downs, whatever happens, my journey in YouTube has been through a lot of ups and downs, but you know, I decided to stay here because I truly believe that you guys deserve the support. You inspired me. You have given me the ability to realize what I'm truly capable of. And I know that impact also happened to a lot of people who follow you. You are a great help to everyone. You make us achieve the best versions of ourselves through your story, through your music. And I'm just so grateful that I found you a few years ago. And there's no regrets at all. Just thank you for arriving to my life, SB19. I love you. I'll keep supporting you till death do us part. Let's go.
Let's go. Good job, Chuck. I know I threw your curveball.
Bruh, you put me on the spot, dude. Okay.
It was good.
Right. Okay, so That's enough. Let's play our third game. It's called Guess the SB19 Voice, bro. We are going to
Ooh.
put you on the spot. You have been watching a lot of the Showbreak episodes, right? And let's see if you can identify their voices, right? Let me pull that up here.
Oh my god, those show breaks are amazing.
Yeah, dude. That was the first time I heard you laugh, and it's pretty infectious, bro. The way you laugh is just it feels like you laugh like Ken. It's very infectious. Like it just makes me happy when I hear you laugh. So anyway, let's see if you can identify them. If not, you're a fake 18. No, I'm just kidding, man.
The pressure's on.
The pressure is on. Let's go. Let me share this. Chat, you can also play along. Let's see how good of an 18 you are. Let's go.
Okay.
Ooh. Yo, who's that, bro?
Wait, play it again. Hold on. Was that it? That was the.
That's it, bro.
Oh boy. It's got it. That's either Ken or Stell. It's got to be, right?
I don't know. The chat is even clueless.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Let's play it one more time.
One more time, okay.
Ken. Let's go with Ken.
Okay, let's reveal the answer. Ken, the chat is not getting it. Let's see.
Is it Ja?
It's Justin, bro.
That was good.
Have you seen this video? If not, I would guess you haven't yet. This was the time when you were playing a horror game with Josh. Okay. You should see it. It's pretty hilarious.
Oh boy. Yeah, that one got me.
All right. No worries. You're not a fake 18. I was just kidding. Okay, next one.
Was that it?
That's it, bro. Again, let's listen to it again. Okay, this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with chats. We'll go with Pablo on this one because.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
Pablo. Okay, some people are saying Ken and Josh. Let's see if you guys are right. Yep, Pablo, you got it, bro. Chat, congrats. All right.
Was that a whisper challenge? Is that another one?
Yes, the Whisper Challenge Part 2, the one that just happened last year. It was pretty fun.
One. The first one was just ridiculous.
Oh, you should see it, man. They will enjoy it, man. Yeah. Let's check the next one.
Stell? Oh, we'll go with Stell. Yeah.
Stell? Okay. All right, Stell. Let's see if you're right.
Nice.
Wait, what? Okay.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
you're right, bro. That was Stell, bro.
Oh,
You got
I
it.
just watched that too, like a couple days ago.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, you got it. All right. So I would really understand if you don't get the ones that you didn't get correctly because you haven't seen them. So it makes sense. This one, you aced it. Cool. Next one.
Tina. Sorry, what was that? One more
Again.
Justin, right?
Justin? Okay.
Yeah, let's go with Justin.
Ang paborito ni Josh. Ang paborito
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go.
All right. You're doing it, bro. Okay.
Tuned in.
Tune in. Let's go. You're killing it. Next one.
That's got to be Ken, right?
No. Why do you think it's Ken?
Yeah, let's go with Ken.
All right.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
It is Ken. You did it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, see, I mean, not
seen
just
that one.
you have a pretty similar laugh, dude. It's just so contagious. Okay. Ooh, next one.
Josh.
That was fast. Oh, no hesitation. Okay.
We'll go with Josh.
Josh?
Maharani, alamat. O, kantay mo.
Hey, let's go, boy.
Hey. Kung sakali.
Yo, that's sick. Okay. You did it, bro.
Mm,
You indeed know these boys. Next one.
yes. Hello?
Okay, one more time.
Pablo? I'm going with Pablo.
You're going with Pablo. Okay, chat is saying still Ken. They are pretty divided too. Let's see if you are correct. That was Ken, bro.
Was it Ken?
Yeah, dude.
Nice. Yeah, that was.
And I'm not sure if you've seen this. It was one of those stories of theirs, skits. I'm not sure if you've seen.
Yeah, I
it.
haven't seen this one yet, but it looks like Josh is trying not to laugh here.
Okay, next one. Yo.
Hello? Sounds like someone's getting dragged behind a car or something.
I like out of a horror movie, right? That's how it. Yeah.
Stell. Yeah, let's go with Stell.
Okay. Have you
Yeah.
seen that?
No, but Ken's laugh, it's too much.
Yeah, dude. Yo, that was low key. When I watched that episode, I was like, felt bad for Stell because he still is scared of ghosts and the paranormal, right? And they went to a horror house, and yeah, he was just struggling
Oh.
there. Yeah, but pretty fun and hilarious episode. You should check it out next time, man. Okay.
All right.
Okay, next one.
Lo.
Ooh,
Lo.
who's that, bro?
Pablo?
Ooh, that
go
was
with Pablo.
fast. Okay.
Lo.
Yo.
How did you know it was him?
I don't know. I just go with instinct.
Instinct, ultra instinct. Let's go. I love that. Okay.
Lo.
Yeah, it was their whisper part 2. It's
Like
really
fresh.
funny.
Oh, man.
Okay, next one. Yo, what the heck? Who was that, bro?
Is that Josh? Sounds like Josh.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That
Yeah.
was Tina.
Sorry?
Tina.
Oh, Tina. Okay. Yo, you've seen this then. Okay.
Yeah. This was a great episode.
Yeah, super hilarious, man. Tina. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Bentong.
Dude, you have seen this. That is so cool that you remember those details, man.
Down.
Yo, not gonna lie, congrats. You actually, passed with flying colors, man. I didn't expect you to guess most of the things here, but dude, you're legit 18, man.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's
Tina.
go, bro. Tina. Did you know that it was Tina because it was like an anagram of 18, right? It's pretty cool, man. I'm not sure if you knew that, but yeah, that's why it was
Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, I did not know that. Yeah.
called. Now you know.
Yeah, good shout out. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's our third and last game, and now we get on to the main event of the evening. We are going to react. Both Mr. CC's here, CashualChuck and Cheddar Chisel, are going to react to one special video that I made, right? I know he has already seen most of my videos, but this one he hasn't yet. It's called If You Hate SB19. Watch this. He is not a hater of SB19, but let's see what he has to say about that video. Let me pull that up real quick, guys.
I'm going to take a quick restroom break and I shall return. One moment.
All right. Let's do that. Okay. All right. So as Mr. CC gets his restroom break, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the show because I certainly am enjoying the show, guys. Okay, let me just get everything ready here. Bear with me. So, where are you? Video. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. All right. So, Yakun, so much fun. All right. Super enjoy, Sir Chuck. Eda Mahalima, Gianaclo. All right. Okay, I'm glad that you're having fun, you guys. Tomorrow will be Throgo's vocal gym, so make sure not to miss it. It's scheduled on a more manageable time, which is 9 p.m. So I'm sure a lot more people will tune in. But I can't believe we are almost 500 still at this time of the day. Like it's 12:44 a.m. in the morning. It's crazy, guys. So, Mr. CC is back. Refreshed and everything. Are you ready for this, man?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. Tita Ron, thank you for the $2. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's see here. I actually honestly haven't checked my DMs just yet because I'm focused on taking care of my current guests. So for now, it is Cheddar Chisel. So let's go ahead and react to this video together. Let's see here. Okay. And play.
If you are a hater, then you will probably enjoy this.
Hey everybody, it's Q from Asian Boss. If someone uses the word Negros, how would you feel? Would you find it offensive? Well, recently, the Filipino boy band SB19 tweeted "Hello Negros" to their fans, which created a buzz on Twitter and are now accused of being racist.
Racism. As a person,
I mean, can you believe that? You were just talking about social media earlier, right? And staying away from it. Because the state of social media right now, what do you think of the state of social media? Like, a simple post, as long as it got a lot of likes, are considered fact now, right? What do you think of that? Like, SB19, just because they're going to this place called Negros, they're already called racists. But it's actually a place. But yeah, man, what can you say about that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, they just feel safe in saying whatever they want on social media from a distance. And there's a lot of misunderstandings, and people don't understand different cultures around the world, so they're just saying all this stuff. And social media is a great platform for promotion. But I think a lot of people take it for granted, and they use it in the wrong way. And this is a great example of using it in the wrong way.
Yeah, man.
Person who
Okay.
supports SB19, I couldn't believe that this sincere tweet would cause them to be temporarily branded as racists. It sparked a wildfire of negative comments from the African American community and
Wow, I did
surprisingly
not know this.
the K-pop fandoms. Some
Yeah, that was way back, dude. Like, I don't know what you were doing back then. It was back in 2018 or 2019. Yeah, so way back.
people even
Yeah, I don't know what I
speculated
was
that
doing
it
either.
might just be a social media attack to neutralize SB19's momentum of success because this was during the Go Up era. Do you guys believe it? In my opinion, I don't really know. I wasn't even there when this happened. All I know is that Negros is just one of many beautiful islands of Visayas in the central part of the Philippines, and the island's name was given during the Spanish colonization in the 1500s. Despite all the social media backlash, SB19 stayed silent. This made me remember a famous quote a wise man once said: "Always choose to be kind." The issue
Hey,
proceeded to
let's
die
go.
down and everybody moved on. Without doing anything, SB19 literally made the accusers realize their own mistake.
Sorry na, dali na, sorry na. God bless. Pasensya.
Okay, so you're still watching the video? That's great. You must be an SB19 hater or a dedicated 18.
So fun fact, this is the very first ever video I've done for SB19, like documentary wise. So it's kind of rusty. So bear with me, okay?
If you're either of the two, then you're in for a treat. Typical haters would say that SB19 members are ugly, not talented,
Akala ko ikaw ay akin. Totoo sa aking paningin.
K-pop wannabes, arrogant,
I'm the sexiest main dancer of SB19.
selfish, and are provided everything they needed from the start like spoiled little brats. Well, sit down and get comfortable because we will talk about all that in this video. My name is Chuck and this is If You Hate SB19, Watch This.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Ken said it best on his Seven Sins album. I forget the exact lyrics, but he said something about social media is very manipulating, but not him. He's not going to allow what they're saying and what they're posting to manipulate him and changing his trajectory like in life. He's going to stay focused and do him, just stay himself. And I think SB19 is a great example for that.
That's absolutely correct. I totally agree, man. I mean, social media is just poison, in my opinion. Like, it's good for many things, but without social media, you would be doing much better.
Yeah, Red got it. No media gonna manipulate me. Yeah.
Man. No media gonna manipulate me for sure. Nice.
Yeah.
SB19 members are ugly. That's what some haters say. Okay, sure.
What is ugly about? I don't see it.
I know, right? Like, I
These
don't
dudes
even
are
know.
so handsome, good-looking dudes. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, if these guys were ugly, what are they, right? These haters. How do they look? Right? Come on, man.
Jealous. That's what they are. They're jealous. Yeah, envy.
Envy for sure.
So, are they ugly? Haters also like saying that SB19 members are not talented, that they cannot even sing. So I got some help from Mr. Removed and kept only their vocals from their latest live performance of Tila Luha. What I heard next was downright chilling.
Oh,
Yeah,
so good.
man.
Dang.
Dude. Whoa.
Oh, let's go, Stell.
Or even hearing Ken in the back is just so satisfying in the ear, man. Like the way their
Yes.
voices combine together.
I'm glad you before Estelle started going off, you could really hear Ken doing that bass in the back. It's so good.
Yeah, so satisfying, man.
Man.
But they can't sing and dance at the same time. Well, I figured you'd
Goosies.
say that, so I came prepared. Take a listen.
I'm gonna go up.
Naglaho ng takot sa puso, pagkabigo'y malabo, tagumpay na sa dugo, ko'y positibo. I'm ready. Come on and test me. Yeah, we gonna go up. Ibibigay ko ang aking puso sa pag-abot ng pangarap, di hinto.
I mean, considering that this clip is way back 2019, they have gone so much better now. And there were multiple instances when they were performing and the sound shut down on them and they kept going, right? They're just so good, man. What can you say?
I think a lot of people don't understand what about SB19 is their hard work and their consistency. Like they work so hard. There's a reason why they are where they are now. It's because of stuff like this. These are their stepping stones. These are the things that they had to go through to get to where they are now. So, and there's going to come hate with this, but man, this is just part of their training. It's one moment out of many.
For sure. Yeah. Every little thing leads to their success and they must be doing something right. If they have haters, they must be doing something right. And yeah, they are just no way but up for SB19.
Handa mong harapin ang lahat, eh, kahit na imposible. Yeah, we gonna go up.
Aside from performing, each member has their own unique abilities that make them a formidable group. Good examples are Justin's filmmaking and creativity.
Oh, this was
Ken's
such a good series.
athleticism, Stell's sense of
So
humor,
good.
Josh's financial knowledge and gaming skills, and Pablo's beautiful musical mind.
Maybe in the first, we could just make it like really simple, like chord progression, and then
maybe we could change it up a little bit just to intensify the arrangement.
So, are they not talented? Okay, so here's the most common expression from haters. SB19 members are K-pop wannabes. Well, Pablo had something to say about that in their Go Up press conference. In his words, K-pop has the influence of J-pop and American pop. It's called future house music, which is now widely used in Western and Asian countries. Some people has this misconception about us copying K-pop because Koreans are popular at the moment. But music is a universal language. Nobody
Universal.
owns a certain genre. We are just influenced by the music
Yeah.
around us.
Yeah, and I think
let's-
Pablo brings up a good point here. Is it's the influence, right? So, and music is universal, and there's so many layers to music. It's like infinite.
Facts.
How you put it together is up to you. But either way, like Pablo said, it's an influence, and they take the influences and they make their own unique sound. And I think Gento is a great example of that. Like Gento is such a unique sound of a song. Like I can't think of another song that sounds like Gento.
That's actually true. Wow. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, inspirations will always be there. And it's up to you to put your own spin to it. And that makes it unique, right? So I'm sure Pablo has a lot of inspirations. And because of those inspirations, Gento was born, and among other of the great songs he's made. And it's totally fine, right? So what a great point right there by Pablo.
Put that into perspective. Think about this. If Michael Jackson and Celine Dion get married and bear 5 baby boys, that would be Backstreet Boys. If they grew up with Eminem as their mentor, they become Big Bang. If they add a little bit of then they become BTS. So let me ask you this. Did Korea copy the US? That's a big no.
Nope,
They
they
were
influenced.
inspired. So,
Yeah,
did
inspired.
SB19 copy K-pop? You decide.
Yeah, man.
During my research, I stumbled upon this producer guy from a radio station who low-key called SB19 arrogant when staff rejected him to have a selfie with the boys without even considering the COVID-19 precautions.
Sabi ko, pwede pong pa-picture? Tapos sabi sa akin, hindi po pwede. No daw?
He immediately tweeted.
Yeah, dude, this guy was like blasting SB19 on social media when he got rejected for a picture. What do you think about that, bro?
You know, I think people need to understand that you never know, like, and I think this goes for everyone on a daily basis. You never know what a person's going through. You never know what's going on in their life. You never know if they woke up and they got some bad news and they really just don't want to deal with people right now. So I think that is forgotten. And who knows what those guys were going through during that moment. There could have been a whole lot more on their story than this guy even understands. He just knows that they rejected. So to me, they have every right to say, hey, right now is not a good time.
Exactly, bro. What a crybaby, right? Why would you
post
on social media, right? I mean, what for what? So, yeah, man.
Did this?
Well,
And
from what I
post-
can see, not a lot of people liked it. There's only 75 likes. So,
This
75
guy
haters.
is
Yeah.
So this guy is a popular DJ in a radio station. So he was like, "Yeah, man." So you absolutely made sense. So only 75 people like this. Yeah, dude.
To these
Yeah,
stories. on
75
Instagram.
haters and thousands, millions of lovers, you know, supporters. We'll take that any day.
And this dude pretty much went on a social media meltdown after that happened. He was like, "Oh, I posted so many other things like this one. Right now, I hate COVID-19 and SB19. Like, what a
Hey,
prick,
you know,
right?
you know what we call this dude. This dude is a clout chaser right here. He's only doing this for some quick clout. It has no integrity behind it, though.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
This became trending, but SB19 yet again didn't say a thing. 18 had a lot to say about it though. And the dude even attempted to justify himself on camera. But SB19, not a peep. Not until a reporter asked them specifically about it. After hearing the question, you can clearly see Stel and Justin's reaction that they were well aware of the issue and didn't want to talk about it. But Josh handled the interview gracefully. In his words,
as always,
our fans are very understanding. There might be other people that choose not to understand, but we don't have to say anything because our fans are the ones who proactively educate them. So we are
18.
very thankful and lucky to have fans who care and are knowledgeable. If you still think that SB19 members are arrogant and selfish, think again, because what you're about to see will change your mind.
So that's their first merch, right? Someone pointed that out to me.
Yeah, that actually is. It was the old SB19 logo, actually. So yeah, man, old times, humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Pwede po ba kami magtanong? Sige. Ayan, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for supporting SB19.
I even got my own interaction with them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, guys. Pinalis na kami, guys. Bye. Bye, Josh. Thank you so much, Josh. You know me? Oh my God, guys. Josh knows me.
Dude, what the heck?
Oh, so they knew you? When you met
Yeah,
them?
man. Yeah, I went to their store. Apparently, they were there. Right, when I was live streaming, they were there, and I was like saying hi, and then he was like, "I know you." I was like, "Oh shit, bro. Okay." Yeah, man. They watch us. They probably are watching us right now, dude. because
Did you reach out to him? I remember in your stream you were questioning if you're going to reach out.
not yet. Actually, not yet. I'm still contemplating on doing that because I'm just I don't know, man. I still
think you
can't
should.
decide.
I think you should. What's the worst that can happen? They say no.
Yeah, they might feel bad about it though. Like I don't know, man. But let's see. You think I should?
So this is my take on it, right? So you're 18, your fans, the people that follow you are 18. So the chances of them saying yes, there is a chance, and I think it's possible. Yeah.
All right, dude. I'll do it for you, man.
Hey,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay, you convinced me, man. Okay. What else, right? What is there to lose, right? Let's just do it. Okay.
Aside from loving their fans, they are also active in giving back to the ones who are in need. Do you know why SB19 cares so much? It's because they share our own struggles.
Nag-audition din po kasi sa boy band PH dati. Opo, ganyan po.
Yeah.
Nagka-COVID kayong lahat.
Hanggang ngayon, hindi mo pa rin nakikita yung tatay mo?
Opo, never po. Recently po parang may nagpakilala po sa akin na kapatid po ng father ko. Kaso daw po, wala na daw sa katino ang isip. So, nag-move on na lang po.
Nice choice of a song here in the background for this moment, Chuck.
Yeah, this song was still unreleased during that time. So yeah, man. Right now it's officially released, and yeah, it deserves to be released. Thank you. Yeah, man. I think it just fits the narrative. That song is beautiful.
I can definitely like the song is connecting me right now to the moment.
This is what you were talking about, right? Being proud of what you have, being grateful, and yeah, man, that's the same value that SB19 share. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy too because I just finished the 5-part series of The Making of What, and it was such a good series. All 5 episodes, amazing. And that part with Stell, Stell put a lot on his shoulders. He put it on himself, and then SB19 brothers are telling him, you got this, you can do this. And what I loved about Tank, the choreographer, is he was like, Stell is the standard. This is where I need the rest of you, the rest of SB19. You guys need to understand Stell. And then there was a moment where they all just sat there with their eyes closed or whatnot, and they were absorbing the song. And then they were able to be vulnerable and talk about how they're feeling. And that allowed Stell to get past his doubts, because he was like saying how, I don't think I can do this. This is too hard. And I think once they did that, I think they were able to come together and then make it happen.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
I remember the time na nag-spend kami ng birthday ng ate ko. Pansit Canton lang yung tinain namin dalawa. I was so happy kanina kasi tumawag yung mama ko. Finally, she remembered na it's my birthday.
Oh, this moment here.
Yeah, man.
There were lots of nights na talagang
What is he crying about right here? I don't know if I know this one.
I don't think you have seen it. It's like it's one of his birthday celebration stream wherein his loved ones called him and just gave him things, and he was just breaking down because he pretty much listened to people that he didn't expect to say something to him, and he was just crying. It's for you to find out, man. You should check it out.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
namin kasi sobrang hirap na eh.
Grateful
Kasi,
tears.
yun nga, parang naghahanap ka ng pera, hindi mo alam saan kumuha.
Lubayan mo nga.
But despite all the roadblocks, they didn't give up. They already managed to survive the auditions that involved not just 100, but hundreds of dreamers. So why not go all in? They were not supposed to be P-pop stars. They were only meant to perform in small events, but Tatang Robin saw something special in them. He witnessed their guts, determination, and the burning desire to be great performers. So he nurtured them. They went through thick and thin. They got hurt, but kept fighting. They lost friends that gave up on them. They performed with little to no audience. They failed, but never stopped. And look at them now. Concert sold out in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Dang.
Inspiring dreamers. Breaking the stigma. Setting the standards. Helping OFWs cope with homesickness. Saving people from depression. Reuniting families.
I want to touch on that for a second. So I love that you put that in here as saving people from depression. I've had a lot of comments in my videos about how SB19, their songs or their show breaks or any of their content, it gets them through the day. It makes them feel better. It helps them with depression. All the tough times that they're going through, they can really like grab on to SB19's content to help them through. So
true.
I love that you put that in your video here.
Yes, I mean the happiness that they provide to their listener is just amazing. And when you are down, it just gets you feeling better, especially if you end up watching their videos, their story. And that's why I felt like I wanted to make these videos for them, because they have this ability to really get you through depression. And yeah, man.
Building friendships like no other. Prestigious awards. Representing their country. Millions of fans. And worldwide recognition. To the haters, blowing someone else's candle doesn't make yours shine any brighter.
That was
fret about the
good.
darkness around you.
Good job,
Bars.
Chuck. I like that. That was bars.
Yeah, that's just a random quote I grabbed somewhere, man. But yeah, it's really nice. It fits a lot.
Yes, like a glove.
Yeah.
Blowing someone else's candle doesn't make yours shine any brighter. And to the dreamers, don't fret about the darkness around you, because in darkness, stars shine the brightest. This has been Chuck. If you enjoyed.
All right, that's it, guys. I mean, that's it, man. I mean, what can you say about the video, dude?
The video is good. It's very good, and I think a lot of people are going to connect with it. It's relatable. It's real. I see people over here in the chat. Talking about how it helped them from depression, makes them feel good when they're down. So these videos of yours, Chuck, it's going to help people as well. Even if it's content they haven't seen from SB19, they get to see it from your side as well, which I think is important.
I appreciate that, man. But above all things, I just love SB19's story and their upbringing and how they reach where they are now. They are just a living example of someone not giving up after all the hurdles and you know the challenges, the trials and tribulations, they did it, right? If they did it, why can't we? So yeah, man, they're just a great role model. So yeah, man, I think we have arrived to the end of this stream. I really appreciate you hanging out with me and us 18 here. I'm sure, well, I hope you had fun with me, and I hope you guys in the chat had fun too.
I had a great time, Chuck. This is genius, and I really hope that the other reactors they get a hold of you and get on the show. Hopefully, the people that are watching can go to those other reactors and tell them, blow up their comments, get them over here. This is a great thing. So, yeah, thank you, Chuck, for putting this on. It was very well done, and I'm grateful to be here. So, thank you.
I appreciate that, man. Before you go, maybe you have last a few sentences you want to say, not to SB19 this time, but to your subscribers and to our listeners right now. Any message that you can leave them with before we wrap up the stream?
I want to thank everybody that is first here right now, that is supporting Chuck and myself. Thank you guys. Without you guys, we don't have the motivation. You guys bring us motivation on a daily basis. So whatever tough times that we have, your comments, it's just like with SB19. Like, I know when they first started with the Go Up, there was not very many viewers, but it was enough, just a few to push us through. So thank you for all of your wonderful comments. It really lifts me up for sure to keep going and keep pursuing my dream of being a independent content creator. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I have never once asked for one subscriber, and I started 2 months ago, two and a half months ago, and I'm already at 17,000. So wow. Thank you guys so much, and I think it's very important to read your guys' comments and shout you guys out. So thank you guys. I love you all.
Oh man, that's so sweet. Yo, thank you for the message, man. I'm one of those fans. I watch you, dude, and you having here is one of, like, it feels like a dream come true. So thank you for letting me have you, Mr. CCTV.
Absolutely. Let's go.
So guys, if you're watching right now and you're still not subscribed to this man, subscribe now, please. You are missing a lot. This guy also has a Patreon page that you can check out. Copyright has been brutal in YouTube, and most of the videos, especially the ones with music, are blocked. So go ahead and head on to Patreon, because I think you have a lot of content there that didn't make it to YouTube, right? So yeah, check out his Patreon too. So yeah, and his channel link is in the description. Check it out. Check the Chisel TV, guys. You won't regret it.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Chuck. You're the best.
All right. Okay, guys, we'll say goodbye now. We love you so much. Stay tuned for more Culture Clash, and stay tuned for more SB19 content from the Chisel TV. Not just SB19 content, he also reacts to different artists and makes and gives good commentary as well. We will not take more of your time. This has been Culture Clash, and goodbye, guys.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.